Hello, my name is Sisi and I'm a small creator from Europe. Last year I found this trifold octagonal card. I loved it. I struggled really hard to make it, but I did, as you can see. And I want to recreate that card this year, but I don't have the patience for it, so I decided to do it on my cameo. And this is how this pattern was born, and I'll show you how to use it. So what I did here was make my base, I made my double layers, and I made my toppers. And I thought, why should be only this shape? Let's make some more shapes. I want to do something different. And that's how those two were born. I did a heart shape and a circle shape, and for this tutorial I'm gonna show you how the SVG files work. The rest will be like just open and use, and for the physical one I'll do the heart shaped card. So this is how you're gonna get your files with the base layer, whatever color you want. For this purpose I'll use white. This is the connecting piece. You actually need two of them if you want to put in the back. This is your topper if you want to make a belly band or an extra heart in the middle. You can use it whenever you want. And this is your double mat layers, and I actually did cut a separate layer just to strengthen this part in the middle, which goes right on top of the base layer. If you want to use it, you can cut it. If you don't, you're free not to use it. I just like this to be sturdier because it can break really easy. And I noticed that when I open my SVG, my base comes blank. Actually, it isn't blank. So I will ungroup this. As you can see, I have one more window here, so I'm going to select my first layer and I'm gonna go and double click the red lines so they can show, because I don't know, it doesn't want to read them. And I'm going to select everything and press shift and unselect my base so I can have my second layer, and I'm gonna do that on the cut line. I'm gonna put it on black. You can put it on whatever color you want. I just feel it's easier to be black and red, so I know where to cut. When you do that, you can go ahead and again group this so your lines don't move. And when I actually go and send this so I can cut, so if you cut it like that, it will cut everywhere and you have only pieces, you won't have a complete card. So what I suggest you do is load your media and you're going to go ahead and go on line, and this way you see you have three boxes, three colors. This is transparent, red and black. I don't need a transparent. I have the red and black. So I want my red lines to be my cut lines, so I'm going to select my, let's say, cardstock plane, and I'm going to say cut. I use heavy cardstocks. I'm going to go with blade 5, speed 4. For my black line, I want to go select the same media, but I want to score, not to cut. I want my black lines to be my score lines. So now you see when I select score here, I'll have my blade set to 1 with 15 force and 1 pass, but my blade will be really short and I won't cut all the way. That's what we want. So I just you could suggest you cut it like that. And don't use 12 by 12 cardstock, you can go ahead and use the A4 size or the letter size. And if you have the paid edition, you can go ahead, select object and rotate by 90 degrees. If you don't have that, you can just simply grab the green dot and just rotate it, like align it with the guide line, like that, and you can cut it with two sheets. You can either do the trifold side or you can do the double version. This is how I cut mine on my A4 paper. And I'll go ahead and cut my heart design. And as I said, we're going to do the heart shape today. I can show you this. You can do it like this is my template. You can do it like only this side, and it will fold like that. You can use only this, or you can double how I'm doing it. This is the circle pattern, same thing. You can use only one side and do it like a single card, like that, or you can double it. And this is the octagonal card. As you can see, I did it double. This is how it looks. And here you can choose to have a long piece, a short piece, or if you want to not do it side by side but overlap it, you can use the middle size piece. It will fit perfectly if you overlap those two pieces. So now I've arranged my papers and my matte layers. I'm gonna use my mirror cardstock, and this this is the butter paper I'm using. This is how it looks, and this is where I cut it, so my pattern is seamless and is looking very cute. So now I'm going to just glue my pieces together. So here I'm going to show you where my score lines are. You're gonna see them when I show you on my actual card base. This is where I'm gonna go score. This is where, as I said, those black lines, this is my score line. Here you can see this is where I have slightly cut into the paper. Now I'm going to bend it backwards and make a mountain. Then the second one has to be a valley, but I am going to bend that first into a mountain. I'm gonna show again where my cut line is, where my score is. I'm going to bend that into a mountain, then I'm gonna fold it into a valley, so I can, that way I can dodge my paper crinkling up. I don't like when it does that, so I'm folding a mountain so I can break the paper, then I'm folding it the correct way, doing a valley fold. And I'm gonna show you doing the rest for the rest of the score lines. As you can see, my card is starting to take shape. And here, as you can see, is my third score line. I'm gonna bend it into a mountain fold and again do that on the top. And I'll do the same as what I did with my, this is a valley fold where the heart is. And I'm gonna do the same as I did with my second score line. I'm gonna fold it into a mountain and then I'll reverse it so I have a clean break on the paper. It's nice and neat that way. This is what you have to have. You have a valley, a mountain, a valley, a mountain. You can do them either way, like just let your fantasy run wild. You can have it that way, you can have it the other way. It depends where you want your middle to meet. I'm gonna go ahead and prep my other piece, and I'll just glue my pattern paper. Here I'm showing you the ways you can combine your pieces. You can align them like that, so you have the pieces go on your back, you can have the pieces go on your front, you can have the pieces on top of each other. You can do it however you like, or you can do just the half piece. Here I'm going to align my pieces with one another, fold them backwards to ensure that everything is aligned and correct and the same length. This is the first variant. This is the second variant, which goes backwards. Here it is. You can have your hearts. The middle will be in the back, and in the front you have the two hearts. You can do a gorgeous belly band with this style. And the third style is just to align the pieces on top of each other and have them like narrower. I'm going with my first style, and I'm gonna glue my connecting piece so everything is nice and neat. As you can see, I glued my pieces together, and it might be from the cutting or whatever reason I may have like swatted my piece. I have a little overhanging, which I'll cut. It's just the teeniest, tiniest piece of paper, but I like my piece to be really neat and equal, and yeah. So I cut that piece, I'll glue my piece on the back side, and I'll proceed to decorating my card. And this is my finished card. Thank you for watching. Hope you have fun making it.